Welcome back to TV5 News at 9. Get your phone or tablet out and scan the QR code on your screen if you want to learn more about our topic today. I'm here at Tri-City Furniture with our friend Kathy Kilborn. And Kathy, you talk all about the different pieces of furniture used in American homes. Looking at the sofa we're on right now, can you explain the difference between reclining sofas and regular sofas?
Yes, well, reclining is going to give you an infinite amount of options for the feel. You can put your feet up, you can lean the back, but compared to a regular standard sofa, basically you're going to just sit like you are without having any adjustment.
And can you tell us a little bit about the feature of the two pieces, the comfort between these two styles you mentioned?
Well, I think in the comfort for reclining, having our feet up is probably one of the best things that we can do, especially if we've been on our feet all day. And then allowing ourselves to lean back a little bit further. You know, we love to watch TV, but now, I'd like to maybe look a little forward. We have things like head adjustments, lumbar, so you can really get a lot of comfort out of a reclining sofa. As compared to a standard sofa, you're going to really have to enjoy having a straight sit, because you're not going to get the lean and the adjustments for the feet, but you can lay across the sofa, and many people do love the comfort. We have a nice thick cushion, a great spring system, so afternoon naps are great on a regular sofa.
I do love a good afternoon nap. And how easy are these reclining sofas to use?
Well, reclining sofas could be a little more difficult if you have to pull a handle or if you have to kick the foot down. Some of them with the manual do not have the automatic close, and so that can be more difficult for some people as compared to a regular sofa. Just sit down and enjoy. So standard sofas are very, very good for that comfort. Typically have firmer support system, better coils. So there's some differences for how you use it is really going to determine the comfort.
For sure. What kind of different styles can we pick from?
You know, in reclining, they all kind of look like a recliner, and that's because they have to make the head taller. If you buy a sofa that has the foot out but doesn't have the head support, you're going to sit there and go, I don't have any neck support. As compared to a sofa, they're typically going to be 6 to 8 inches lower, and so a lot of people really love the look of a regular sofa because it has more design elements. Now, as far as arm style, they're very similar. But I have a lot of people who would say, oh, I don't like how that looks. It looks like a recliner. Well, if you have a recliner in it, it's probably going to look like a recliner. So the design elements have variables. You can get lots of different fabrics on American made, but when you're looking at a lot of these reclining sofas, they're pretty basic, solid colors. They have more stitching in them to hold all the padding in place. So they look like recliners, where the regular sofas can have a lot of design.
Okay, so a lot to think about there. How much space is required for one of these?
Reclining is going to always be more because with the height of the back, there's a depth variable. And a lot of them are going to have bigger, bulkier arms. So typically for reclining, they'll take up more space. And when they open and close, you need more space in front as well. As a standard sofa, you can do a lot of variables, keeping them small, condo sizes, and they're very, very petite for a lot of them. So if you have space issues, regular sofa probably will accommodate it better.
Okay, so we've covered the styles and the sizes, but what about the durability between a reclining sofa and a standard?
Well, when you put motors, like this one is power, when you put those in and you have the scale, you're going to add cost to reclining to really get a good one. So you have to keep in mind, you got a lot of moving parts. You've got things you're bending over and trying to move and stuff. So reclining sofas can be low priced if they lower the quality. But if you want a good one, they're going to be a little more expensive. Whereas a standard sofa is built solid and it doesn't have all these moving parts. So there is that variable of quality and how it will hold up because of how that have to be made just to accommodate reclining as compared to just being a sofa.
Well, when it comes down to making that final decision, what would you say is the better choice?
Well, keeping in mind there are variables in quality of everything. Better fabrics, better motors, construction. You have to understand there's going to be better and there's going to be lower. When it comes down to it, it's what do you want? Do you want all the variable movement, or do you want a heavy-duty sofa with maybe heavier spring systems that's going to last a long time? I do think standard sofas will last better for more people, but there are low-priced ones as well. So you have to decide what accommodates you the best for comfort and the look that you want in your room, because they are very distinctively different.
Well, thank you for describing the differences between the two and helping us make that choice a little easier, Kathy.
Yes, thank you.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of Design Time.